Good morning, dear ones. A la Laura from Garden Answer. I'm not name dropping, I'm just, if we're all doing videos, we're all watching her. I'm gonna hold this further away from me because honestly, flaws, right? I mean, there'll be a little booger there or like some dry thing here or spittle. I have the worst time with it. So I know that Laura holds hers out, but she's been doing it for, I don't know. We know she's been doing her videos for 10, 11 years. Let's assume she's been holding her camera for 8. I'm like, oh, I'm wearing down already. However, what I see, do I have my glasses on, in the camera, and then I get it on my big screen on my computer, and I'm like, oh, so close. You know what I mean? Too much. Let me get my specs on and go out and talk a little bit about the garden. That garden. Oh, can't see it like I can. Keeping you away from me so you don't, the camera doesn't pick up all these like disgusting flaws that, like, we gotta love somebody to be looking at that real close. Uh-oh. I brought my tripod out with me. It's not straight. Deep breath. It's 75 degrees out now here in Arizona, zone 8B. We're almost at the border of Mexico. The humidity was 44% this morning. Oh, that's a lot for us. No wonder I was sweating in the house. I've been thinking about the garden a lot, what I want to do, what I can get done, what I can sustain in an absence. I might be having allergies today. Okay. Garden. It looks better outside of the camera right now because of the way the lighting is. As you know, I bought these marigolds and these snapdragons, which are on the dry side already. Darn, I just watered them yesterday. And I had just set them there because I didn't know what I wanted to do with them. Frankly, they die when I plant them. The other thing, and these will tie together, obviously. Let me turn the camera around. These containers that I used for growing tomatoes, vegetables, whatever, moderately successful. There's one over there and 2 more over here. This was, I don't believe, a success over here because of the lighting. They were moderately successful, I mean. But I thought, well, they're ugly and they're in the way and I have no storage room. I don't have storage. This is pretty full up. Let me get around here. And, ouch, got pooped by one of these citruses. I just can't wheel these little guys. Empty out the dirt and throw it away every year. Maybe that's an option. I know it's 2 bags per. I want to get this cleaned up. This keeps ending up to be my work area, but it's the first thing I see when I come out. It's the thing I see when I look out my back door. It's making my roses look terrible. So, oh, this is full of native soil. I never did empty it. Whoa, you see, it can't even be moved. I was going to do that over a period of time. Those are empty containers. I could probably store those easily. I've got nowhere for the wheelbarrow to go. It just has to kind of stay there. Back to these guys. And then, okay, stay with me on this one. That's right. I'm putting the marigolds and snapdragons in them. And I will not water from the bottom, from the City Pickers version of how things should go. I didn't like that. I'm going to put irrigation on top. That's what I'm going to do. Look at that tangerine crossvine. I think I had snapdragons in here, but they died. I can't wait till, look at how far down this dirt has dropped. I can't wait till pansies come out. Oh, I still got water leaking from somewhere here. This little hibiscus check. Did I say it's going to be 85 today? The other thing I wanted to chat with you about, I want to take the grape leaves down, as you know, and I have every intention of doing that in the next couple days. I want to get the mulch back out of this bed. I didn't have mulch in here, but I put it in last year because something was digging in the bed. Something would come into the yard and dig a hole in the bed. I've never seen any squirrels, but I know there are squirrels, certainly in town. I find it chaotic, this mulch. It's just chaotic. I can't really check the lines in my hoses. Messy, I guess is the word. I don't mind it down here where I'm walking. So I'm thinking I'm gonna scooch that out of the bed and just deal with whatever comes to visit next year. Butterflies are visiting the Greg's Mist. Same 2 or 3 or 4 of them. 5, 6. It's a mess, but you know, they're so happy. I'm just gonna keep leaving it. I'm finding it hard to choose a time to garden right now. I still keep wishing it would get cooler, and it is cooler right now. 75 is a heck of a lot better than 90. It got up to a high of 90 yesterday. I'm sorry, I get distracted and I look at the plants and somehow this needs to be wetter. I have to check on that. I think I'm gonna plant the marigolds. I'll do that right now. And that way, these containers won't be that ugly compared to there. I can sort them around, but generally, this is probably where they're gonna stay until I plant veggies next year if I get a chance to. Let's get to it. Everybody looks like they need a drink of water. These containers and the snapdragons definitely. So I'll water everything first. I have a sore back today, sorry to say, which will affect how much time I spend doing this planting. This was the indigo ruby. I absolutely say you should get one of these next year. The dirt has pulled away from the sides just from sitting around in the 100-degree heat. I'm gonna keep this tag to remind me that's what I want next year. I misplaced my trowel this year. Also my kneeling pad, where is that? Oh, I wonder if that's in the garage. I'll be right back, guys. Well, I still don't know where my gardening trowel is. I should buy a couple, just so I have them available. Let's see, do I need to put it back a little bit? I definitely don't want my body in here. I'll try to do this without my misshapen body in here. It probably makes more sense to go ahead and move these to where I want them to be when I get ready to irrigate, which I'm not ready.
I'm tired of doing irrigation. I'm also tired of the work involved in gardening. I just want to enjoy. I want to enjoy the fall.
I want to be able to get to that rose. Humph. What do you think? I don't know. I think this will do for now. Let me see what you see in the camera. All right. I'll move you up a little bit. Okay, I've misplaced my trowel. So, oh, Look at that. Oh my goodness. Talk about hydrophobic. Of course, they did have big tomatoes and peppers in them. I didn't get that at all wet, did I? I should have done this a day ahead of time, but I just thought of it this morning. There's a hole at the bottom. If I get too much water, it'll come out. Yep, definitely a trowel would be better. What did I do with that thing? So much for Arizona, huh? That is amazing that that water is not even getting in there. I may not be able to get this done today. This was Bigelow potting soil, if you think that's a factor. I'd need at least, 6 or 8 inches, kind of workable. Gosh, I need an auger. I have one, but I'm not about to use it in a pot. Yeah, that's definitely hydrophobic when it's just puddling on top. Well, so much for this project. This is not going to work like this today. Look at that, the water just sits on top and it won't even go through. There's nothing special about this potting soil. It's not cactus, it just was out here all summer. Well, from July to September without getting water. I guess it didn't rain very much here at all. Super interesting though. I don't feel like getting a shovel out either, although that really looks like that would be helpful. This isn't roots or anything, Almost seems like, well, you had roots and big plants, but nope, I'm not seeing any roots in here. This is just packed potting soil that got really, really dry.
Water's pouring out. It's not helpful, is it? It's not helpful. The water to stay in.
Maybe I'll take this project up again tomorrow. This would not be good for the marigolds or the snapdragons. Not right now. Water is pouring out of this one too. Just going to take some applications. All right. Well, that's a good lesson to keep irrigating, even when you're not using something. Keep a little bit of moisture in the soil. Okay, that project's not gonna work. I'm gonna put my hose up and go do the errands I need to do today. I thought I was being very wasteful in putting water on dirt that didn't have plants, but I think not. This tells us that, wow, when something dries out, the water will just run over it, around it, and past it, but not into it. So I want all this to soak in. Maybe I could cover it, maybe not. Go ahead and put the plants on top, maybe. Why not? There we go. Okay. Well, so much for this project, huh? Try it again tomorrow. I'm embarrassed. I learned something though. Don't let your soil dry out. I have to go get bathroom vents, so I can't get mine clean. I can't reach them either. And they got painted by a painter that came when I first moved in here. Who painted everything. And you remember I told you the post office wouldn't deliver some packages to me from Amazon, so then they sent them north, so then they didn't go north because I'd already put in a change of address, so I don't know where they went. Amazon reimbursed me, and they weren't much, and they weren't critical. Yarn and a puzzle. Well, then I decided Amazon needed to deliver that same yarn to me we have 2 Amazon boxes in town because Amazon won't come down here. They're all over Tucson. They've got distribution centers all day. 40 minutes up the road, but no, not even to a town of 56,000 will they come down. Except I saw one the other day, but okay. So, but they must come to the boxes. Well, my yarn is there. I got notification that my package was there, and now I'm getting daily reminders, because if you don't get it out of the box, they're going to take it back Monday. So they delivered on Thursday, and they're going to take it back on Monday for a full refund. Well, let me just stop what I'm doing and go get it then. Shoot. It's pretty coleus. I know they're a little leggy. Sorry, I'm in the way, aren't I? They're leggy, but they're a good first attempt. Thank you, Laura at Garden Answer. Everything's very cool and calm out here. Still need a lot of cleanup. I got a lot of pots that need plants, but maybe not this year until I get the hold of the pansies. If I can, I'll include a photo up here in case you didn't see any videos from April or the pansies were going from at least December through April. Just great. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me for this dry soil caper. And I'm gonna go find a trowel somewhere.